Shole babo, how come on is it? Shole babo, shole babo. Nanguna, come on is it? Come on is it? Shole babo, nanguna, come on is it? Shole babo, come on is it? Shole babo, nanguna, come on is it? Where my man? Come on is it? Where my man? Nanguna, come on is it? Where my man? Come on is it? Where my man? Shole babo, shole babo,
Well, good morning to you all on my first morning in Gauteng, Boksburg, and I'm got a special guest with me. Look at him. This is Skye. Hello, Skye. And this is where Skye lives out here. It's about 20 to 6. It's real early. I slept like I was unconscious. I didn't sleep. I passed out. But then woke at about 4 a.m. and I've been awake since doing stuff, getting my bag organised. Come show us around, Skye. This is Brian's friend's house, at his house sitting. There's a Caltex next door. Hey buddy, this is your house. Show me your house. Where do you sleep? And this is real typical of a South African house. As soon as I got here, I was reminded of, you know, just the architecture and that, and these walls. Is it? No, you don't sleep there, surely, Skye. Where's your mat, mate? Oh, well, that sucks. You wouldn't sleep in there, would you? Where's your mat? Surely you got a blankie or something. But this is real South African. You know what this is for? This outfit here. This is the servants' quarters in the old days, and of course everything's got burglar bars on it. Where's your toys, Skye? Surely you got toys, haven't you? Poor guy. There's his house. That's where he sleeps, in there. And you're the guard dog. You're the guard dog, aren't you, buddy? So, you don't have a ball or something, mate. You have a ball. So, today or this morning, I'm going with Brian in his car for work. I'll cruise around, check out the traffic and the road conditions, and get a SIM card for the phone so I can start letting you people know what I'm doing. So feeling a lot more confident, a lot more happy this morning after that sleep. Wow. So we'll leave it there. We've met Skye. He's a good buddy. I'll probably see him again tonight. Might get him a ball. Would you like a ball, mate? It's voice activated.
Oh, nice.
You can set it on like a surfboard or a mountain bike, or you know, do sky jumping it because it doesn't wiggle.
Yeah, these are the cameras apparently that the jumpers use. We clear there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what, Monday morning.
Monday morning.
So I'm with Brian, my mate. I haven't seen him for about 33 years ago or something like that.
It's pretty near all.
So here's a character standing in the middle of the road. What's this about? Okay, is he wash windows or just?
No, he wants money.
Just mad.
And there's a woman, a white woman on the other side over there.
Is she offering services?
No, also just collecting money.
Right.
This side, because I think he's a schizo.
Okay.
Well,
he's not threatening at all.
No, they're not. You know, they just stand around.
Just hopeful. So she's not a prostitute.
No, she's trying for money. I've thought of something, by the way, which I haven't pursued yet, but I think it would be a great idea. I want to, like, I don't know, they get paid me $20 an hour, so if you offer them 30 rand and say, come here and sit down with me, tell me your story. How did you get onto the road? What happened? Where did it go wrong?
They've got an interesting story, and really, you know, it could have happened to any of us. It only takes a couple of bad breaks.
Yeah, trust me, you won't fucking know. I had to tell you my fucking full story here. Leaving the place that I was at, and wanker that fucking ran it.
this is our first experience of a set of traffic lights that don't work.
Yeah.
So I'll learn here how you turn right when you've got flashing lights.
So you basically pull up. You see there's a car ahead of me. So he goes. He got here before I did. So he'll go. He'll wait for me.
Oh, why is he waiting? Because I see whoever gets there first.
Whoever gets the sucker first. Whoever gets to this one first. So we just passed one of the what do you call it? That's the B&Bs.
Oh,
here.
right. Yeah.
This one up here is great because you've got services around it. You've got a deli over here, you've got a shop right over here, you've got a restaurant over there.
Yeah, right.
Got a bottle store over here.
Wow.
Not that you'd be keen on that at all. And this was a small family development. Started with a deli, Greeks, and they built it up. And then his brother took over a small shop here, and he had a restaurant going here.
So what suburb are we in? Boksburg?
We're in Boksburg North.
Okay.
And I'll show you where you were looking at.
Oh, the towers.
Yeah, no, not the towers, the other one, the first one.
The brothel.
So this is the strip that they work them on.
Right. Now, lots of razor wire, folks. I'm seeing lots of every wall has. They used to in the old days. Remember, Brian? They used to put broken glass.
Glass on the top. That's right. Yeah. Now the spot you were looking at staying in.
Yeah.
Is over here.
Oh, the Eden Lodge. That's right.
Yeah.
That looks all right from out there, but
Yeah, outside is
the girls haven't started working yet.
and you see
maybe.
the size of wall that they put up there.
Yeah.
Do you want a bit of music?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
How's that? You couldn't have planned it, folks. Yeah, hi everyone. So it's Tuesday after. So hang on, lost control. Lost count of the days. It's Monday afternoon, my first day in South Africa, my first complete day. You saw me this morning after a much needed sleep. It was 24 hours of travel without any sleep. So today has been refreshed and a lot better, you know. So we left for Brian's work about 7:30 this morning, and you know, I was worried about being able to sleep. I don't know if you get, well, there's burglar bars on all the windows. There's a security system. There's Skye out the back that will bark. There's high gates and all that. But even so, I was worried, would I be able to sleep here? And I did hear some Africans out in the street, sort of real late at night, 1 or 2 in the morning. I heard Africans as they were walking, talking fairly loud. But no, I slept without any concerns at all. I just had no alternative. Just passed out, as I said. So yeah, this morning we left at about 7:30. Had a good talk with Brian this morning. I gave him his Melbourne footy top and his Vegemite last night. So a few things a few concerns were allayed, you could say. You know, as I sort of knew before I got here, anything that I thought I knew, I probably didn't. So things I was interested in, like the condition of the roads, people at the traffic lights coming up to your car, these were concerns of mine. The potholes, you know, would shops have things? Would the shelves be bared? You know, I've been sort of told that South Africa is teetering on the brink of being a failed state. So would the shops have products? Would I be walking around clutching my belongings all the time? Every time we get out of the car, Don't leave anything on the back seat because someone will walk up and smash your window at the traffic lights and reach in. All those things were proven to be a bit of an overreaction. However, I'm in a fairly nice suburb near the airport, and we went out to where Brian's boss lives, and that's in a gated community, and they have round-the-clock security guards on push bikes at night, in cars cruising around, and there's electric fencing and razor wire, and they're very security conscious. The houses are worth a fortune. So I spoke to her, a really nice woman, and I told her that, look, I was a bit more confident than I had been when I was preparing. The last 6 months, I've been having panic attacks and anxiety at night, thinking, what are you doing going there? So I said, so my fears were kind of allayed a bit, and she did remind me, look, we've got a lot of crime, that her father had a gun held to his head while they dragged the mother out and held a gun to her head, and people next to her had been home invaded and tied up. And they've added more security since then. But so she reminded me, they've got a lot of crime. So I've only been here one day, and as I said, it's a fairly nice suburb. But this afternoon after lunch, well, we had to take these documents. We went into the South African Revenue Service, where Brian needs to get these documents stamped, and they're for the trucks that go up through Africa, through Zambia and Zimbabwe and Botswana. Goods are shipped up from here up through the other African countries, and that to get them across the border they need these forms stamped. That's what Brian does. His boss sends him out with these to get these rubber stamps and then get them back to the South African Revenue Office. It's all just pen pushing, and there's a lot of waiting around while they get the stamp in order, and sometimes the stamp is lost or it's locked away, and you think they'd be electronic by now, but they're not. So anyway, we stopped and we had lunch. I had what they call a bunny chow, which is a hollowed out bread, half a loaf of bread hollowed out, and they put the curry in the hollowed out bread. You break bits off and dunk it in the curry sauce. Went to an Indian restaurant for that, and we got some drinks, some water, and walked around. I got the phone card, I got the SIM card. They do a funny thing there as well. I'm with Vodacom South Africa, and then you need to buy separately at another place. They call it airtime, and I think that gives you, the SIM card registers you on the network, but the airtime gives you use of the phone network for a month. But that's not data, that's just for mobile phone use. The data you go back to Vodacom and buy in a block. So finally got that and my phone working. Other things I noticed, like we stopped to get some petrol, and there must have been about 8 or 10 Africans in these snazzy yellow and red suits. It was a Caldex, I think, and they come up, it's individual, one comes up to your car, they'll do your oil, they'll check your water, they'll do your tyre pressure, they'll fill up your car with petrol, they'll wipe your windscreen, and then they bring up the little scanner thing for you to pay, so you don't have to get out of your car. They do the lot, which I said to Brian, that hasn't been done in Australia for 50 years or so. So that was quite amusing. And then when you're parking in the car parks here at any of the shopping centres, the guys walk around, they're all Africans of course, they're walking around in high vis vests. They make out like they're guards or they're parking attendants or something, but apparently they don't really do anything. If they see someone breaking into your car, they're not going to intervene, but they will guide you into a parking spot if you're looking for a spot, and in exchange you can give them, Brian said, about a couple of coins or 5 rand, which is only sort of 50 cents, if you feel they're deserving of it. So that was what I was curious about as well. We did go past, which was like a co-op thing, where there were a lot of Africans lined up to get, Brian told me, they get their pensions there, or something to do with money, because there was an armed guard out the front with one of these assault rifles slung down at an angle and looking very ominous. So anything to do with money. And the other thing that Brian told me is that over the weekend, 2 of these armoured trucks, you know, carrying the bags of money and the change from banks or shopping centres, they were held up, and the robbers put dynamite underneath these 2 trucks and blew them sky high. They got the security guards out and moved them away and blew these trucks up. So there was money floating down from the air. So apparently that's how it's done. So far so good. I think tonight might have a pizza or something. I'm exhausted from being up so early and driving around. I found somewhere to stay, and I'll be going and booking in tomorrow, and about $70 a night, 700 Rand, about $70 a night, so that's okay. So that's it for the moment. I've rambled on a bit, but yeah, today feeling very relieved and very happy. I'm so glad I'm here. So, okay, stop recording. Stop recording.